Okay, now let's dig deep into these concepts because these are the things going to be a fundamental building block for us as we are going to work with others. So let's get started. So I think we did see about the global variables, local variables, and other types and all. So I'm not going to
Static variable.
revisit that. So you know how a list is created, right? So list is basically created in this way. So there is a curly bracket. Where is that? Yeah, there is a curly braces like this, and within the curly brace, we'll be assigning the items. What is this? This is called as a list, right? So whenever we are using this way, this is called as a list. Okay.
I think you
Next.
mentioned square, sir.
Sorry.
Square bracket.
Yes, exactly. I this is something I wanted in the class. I want you to be attentive. Yes, it is not curly braces. Raghav, where were you thinking about? Huh? A list is always comes with a square bracket. That's right, Sashi. Okay. Tuple comes with a smaller bracket like this, right? This
Okay.
becomes a
Object
tuple.
bracket.
Yes,
I
normal
remember
bracket.
that only
Yes.
list arrays and dictionaries that tuples and this symbol name
Yeah.
I forgot, sir. I what is
Yeah.
tuple?
Sir, you first you mentioned the set bracket.
Yeah,
Yes, we'll
brackets
see
name I
how.
forgot the bracket names.
Yes, yes. So set comes with this bracket. See,
Yeah,
Sir,
set
set
comes
comes with
with yeah.
set comes with this bracket. So I was just waiting for you to tell me, am I doing it right or wrong? So I think that's what happens, right? So with a 2 day break, you should not get tired or you should not lose the track of learning, irrespective of what we are, maybe
Sure,
one
sir.
2 day break also, right? So this is how we declare a set. Okay. So let me take another object. Okay. Now you tell me what is this?
Sorry, sir.
I'm typing something. Tell me
Okay.
what object is this? Okay.
Okay.
What object is this? A, where I have assigned it to A.
Dictionaries.
Dictionaries. Is that right,
Dictionary.
Raghav? Dictionary is correct.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So now I'm
Dictionary
going to
is
do.
the key value pair.
Yes, exactly. Remember that, right? So now we are going to do something very similar, but oh, where is this curly brace bracket in my keyboard? I just typed it. I forgot that. Just a minute. I'm trying to search this bigger curly brace brackets. Where it went?
Near P, sir.
Near P, right? No,
Yeah.
actually, I have a Arabic keyboard. My
P
laptop is
only, sir.
slightly.
Shift.
Yeah, next to P, right? Yeah, yeah. It doesn't change. Yes, yes, yes.
Two bracket
Because
available. Curly braces and square
Shift
bracket.
to Arabic, sir.
yeah, this is Arabic,
Shift
right? Yeah, yours
Arabic.
also.
Need to shift to Arabic. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We should be learning it. Unfortunately,
Alt.
we will not.
Alt
Huh?
shift. Alt shift. Then it will change to Arabic and English. Means
Right, right.
language.
All shift. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
I'm just getting used to this new way of. I haven't just 1 year old here, so I'm not that familiar with this. Okay, APPLE, Apple. Now you tell me what is this type?
APPLE Apple.
Yes, what type is this?
This is okay. Banana, cherry.
What is this B? What
This
is
is
B?
It's a set.
this
Set?
is
It's a curly braces. We mentioned that already. Z
Hmm.
was used there.
See, curly braces comes only for two objects. One is dictionary and the other one is set.
set. Okay.
Right? There
Set
is
and
a
tuple.
difference between list and a tuple. based on the bracket itself.
The
is
bracket different. Okay. Set.
So just keep this in mind. Our
Got it.
dictionary object and a set comes with a curly braces, right? And there is also something called a frozen set. So what is a frozen set is basically a set which cannot be modified or done, no changes to be done there, right? So let me take another object C equal to. So I'll just declare the set. Wait, this is coming. Okay. So in a frozen set, what we do is we just add one bracket from start and end. Okay. So this becomes a frozen set. Okay. So let's see. Now let's print everything X, Y, Z, A, C, B. Yeah. A, C, and B. Okay.
The frozen set is a function, sir.
No, it's not a function. We'll see that actually what a frozen set is. So you told me set is something which is unordered and it doesn't have any indexes and things, right? So the
We have.
frozen set is something where you cannot even add anything. No values
Mhm.
can be added. It will be as it is. It can be just be consumed. Okay, let's see this. The first one here where we have declared with the square bracket is
List.
which is X is list. Next one is tuple. The third one is set, right? The fourth
Yeah.
one is dictionary. Fifth one is also a dictionary only, right? And the last one is again set. Okay, so we actually did a mistake here. This set has to be changed as a frozen set. Instead, we assigned dictionary as frozen dictionary. There is nothing called frozen dictionary. So it has to be this item where we are making it as a frozen set. Okay. Now let's execute. But it's still okay. Yeah, this is right. Anyway, this is not required. I think C is not needed. I'm just going to have B and this alone. Okay. Now, if you see, so it doesn't say as frozen set, but whenever we are going to make this particular bracket on that, what it does is, if at all you want to add some items or things, right? So let's first understand what a frozen set is. So a normal set is what, Raghav? Sashi?
Normal set
Normal set is within the curly bracket, sir.
Yes.
is it, sir?
So
Frozen set maybe it is
since set
within
is mutable, this frozen set is immutable.
within the tuple it will make making a set.
Yes. Yeah, within kind of like where the frozen set supports all operations like union, intersection, and these things and all. We will be seeing that less later on. But what you can do is you cannot add any item. So for example, here, let's try adding some item, which is a frozen set here, B, right? So B dot add. Okay, now let's do that. We have created it as a frozen set. Let's do this. This frozen set should not allow anything to be added. It's still, oh, it is allowing me 1 minute add of 5. Did I declare the frozen set properly? Frozen set, I'm sorry. Yes, I didn't declare it properly. It is not the curly bracket, it is a square bracket. You see, that's why it was allowing me to insert elements. So yeah, always be careful with this bracket. So whatever items that you're going to use, you see, it should throw an error. So what is that error? Let's see what that error is. List object has
Square
no
bracket, not
attribute.
curly bracket.
Yes, exactly. That is one thing to note. I'm just mentioning that here. Okay. So this is a frozen set.
Okay.
Right. And the previous one is a dictionary. This is a set. And this is a
It
What
is
is
showing
this?
like a frozen set is become a list, sir. If you want to see that, right?
Kind of like, no, it is not a list also, because list allows you to add elements, right? You can add and modify and do things.
But if you print B, it is showing the lists, right?
Yeah, it is showing as list, but it is actually a frozen set, right? So
Okay.
just for and the data type, it has these 4 5 only. But whenever we know this, we need to keep in mind, whenever you do not want a set to be altered, or
You can.
it has to be the same values across, then we create something called frozen set. So the first one is list. Okay. So just for because we are going to use these things more in our data sets going forward. Hence, I wanted you all to be very clear on what object each one means. Right? Okay, so this is one way of assigning, right? Let's do another way of assigning as well. So for example, if I'm saying x1 equal to, I can directly say list of, right? I can directly say list of, and I can create a list. You see,
Yeah.
I can directly do this. Here, no confusion about the brackets and all. So do I need to remember this bracket, that bracket? If you have an issue, the Python itself remembers that. Okay.
Yeah.
You see, though I created a normal brackets only, it created as list. Similarly, x2, I can say tuple of. So tuple of, you see how fast this guy is. Okay, what I thought in mind, it displayed everything. So x2, I'm creating as tuple. x3, I'm creating as set. x4, I'm creating as dictionary. So before
Yeah.
each of this, I'm not using any combination brackets and all. I'm just using as it is. But Python itself knows that what I'm going to create, and it has created that. So for list, it has put a square bracket. Tuple, it has put a normal bracket. Curly brace bracket, it has put for a dictionary set. And with a dictionary, it has put a key value pairs. If you just know the difference between what each one does, you are covered there, right? You don't have to remember what kind of bracket or things.
Where we print frozen set, sir.
Sorry, Raghav.
Frozen set where we print.
No, I didn't get your question, Raghav. What was that?
Sir, frozen set. We not
Yes,
printed.
I'm printing frozen set also. Yes, I got your this mind voice. Okay. See, the final one is a frozen set. You see, now it has come with a proper
You
set.
declaring the frozen set, sir.
Yes. I'm declared it as frozen set. So by default, it has taken it and it has printed as frozen set itself.
But frozen set inside the square bracket, sir. But you mentioned the normal
Yeah,
bracket.
actually, there is multiple ways in which this can be declared, I believe. So here you see, yeah, as per Python, it is saying it's a bigger bracket only. So it is not the square bracket. You see, even sometimes I do get confused between which bracket to use for what. So normally when I'm creating any data sets, I directly use the name and create so that there is no confusion, right?
Okay, if you
Why
define
we
the
need to
name,
remember?
no problem. Any brackets.
Exactly. Python will define that appropriately. You don't have
Yeah.
to remember. So we didn't make a mistake there. Yes. So this part, though I
So
thought it is a
Python
frozen.
is user friendly.
Yes, very user friendly. It doesn't want you to remember anything. So I think ideally I should have created like this. And let's see now, is the data type been recognized or not? That's why maybe it was recognizing that as a set, right? But what was this? B, right? Still, it is recognizing it as a set only. I don't know what reason, but when it is taking, it is correctly identifying it as frozen set. So basically, when you are going to make it as frozen, I think it is okay to mention either one, either curly brace bracket or a square bracket. But I think the default one
Best
is
naming.
curly braces. Okay, fine. Is this clear, Raghav, Sashi?
Yeah,
Yes,
clear,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So whenever you are going to declare, don't you can use either that brackets or like me, you can just directly call it with the name of that object, which will make the things even better. Okay. Now we saw that. Okay, and I think did we see the string manipulation? Not yet, I believe. So maybe we'll see some example. So you know this for loop, right? How to write a for loop? I'm saying for x in a particular value. So I'm saying I'm taking a value like banana. And what I need to do while declaring a for loop, when a colon is given, automatically the indentation will come. So I have to print the value within that intent only. Okay, so now if I'm going to print, what will happen? Can anyone tell me? Will it just display banana?
I think it's printed X.
Huh? So yeah, yes, Raghav.
X is there.
It will print X, you mean? Okay, let's see what it happens. See, B one line, A one line. So basically how does this for loop work? It works in a base of iteratively, it will keep on calling, right, from one value to another. We might have seen this already, just as a, did we see for loop already? Or are you guys seeing it for the first time? Raghav, Sashi, didn't we see for loops already?
We
Hello.
for loop is a two types. It's a for and for each or only for loop.
Only for loop, no for each here. So it is only one for loop is there in Python. So we did see this, I believe, right? So what we might have
Previously we
seen,
see the type certain
range. We
range.
saw it with
Sorry.
the range example, right? Range of 10 and it displayed the values 1 to 10. The same way only. See, for loop works one single character or one single numeric literal at a time. It goes for each word and it prints that word if you are going to pass on, right? So just keep this in mind. Always for loop works in that aspect only. Let's take one more example, right? So now instead of banana, I'm going to say hello DS data science. Okay, I'm going to say this. How it will print?
Hello data science is printed the single character and also space will be there.
So you mean to say is one by one. It will print,
First
right?
is H, second is
Yes.
LELO.
Yes, like this, right? This is how it prints. Correct. So hello data sign. So just keep that in mind. For loop always works in that manner only. Okay. So now whatever text that I'm having, I'm saving it in a value as text. So I'm saying text is equal to hello data science. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to access this. What will be the output of this?
Hello,
Yeah,
sir.
Sashi.
It will print only hello, sir.
Will print only hello.
Yes, sir.
HELL or it will print HELL.
No,
Hell.
it will print until O.
Until O. You
Oh,
see
0,
that?
1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5
4.
is not
Correct.
printed.
Exactly. So it will print hello. Only hello. That's right.
Yeah.
So you see, you should not get confused. It is always if it is the ending, end minus
Ending,
1. Keep that.
yeah, end minus
Which
1.
is from 0 to 4, which is 5 characters. Okay. So this is how it will work. And we can basically work on these strings and all we can basically work on with. Okay. So I wanted you to remove the space between this string. How can I remove the space between this string?
Trim.
So within print, I want to remove the space.
Trim is not possible.
Yes, let's see what and all functions. I asked you guys to work out on all these functions, right? On the text functions. Raghav, did you work it out? The assignments, Sashi?
Oh,
Raghav?
no, sir. No, sir.
Okay. Raghav, how about you?
I tried to do impact from the study the flow also. So
Okay, you did, right? Okay. So now you tell me what function I need to use for this text to remove the spaces.
I think
later I will not
replace,
use.
sir.
Huh? Replace? No, not replace. It is called strip. So what it
Strip.
does is, yeah, strip.
Yeah,
So
strip.
it removes the spaces, okay, and it just displays the text. Let's see.
Okay, like L trim, R trim, L strip.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
okay, okay.
yes. So why it is not doing anything?
There is no extra space, sir. Only one space is available. That's why it is showing only, giving only one space.
Uh-huh.
That is, I hope.
Okay.
Why? Because it
Now,
will show multiple space. It will show only one space. If you give more space in the data and science, it will give
uh-huh.
only one space.
Is it? Okay, let me do it this way.
Yeah, sir.
Now let's see.
No.
Why still it is not working? Why is my function not working? My God, what has happened?
Yeah. I think. But outside of spaces, maybe text between outside spaces, below hello and after signs.
Still it is not working. Why?
I think outside, sir, outside spaces. Give me
Uh,
space before hello and after signs.
okay, that's a good point. Yes, let's try this. So let me go on to my, oh, sorry, previous thing only, text dot strip. So here I'm going to give two
Create a one
spaces.
new object. So that object we mention the methods. Or like
Yeah,
create a one a empty space, create a one variable equal to we call the text dot strip. It will be working soon.
okay. So you're saying I need to assign it to a new variable.
Yeah,
Okay, let's do that. Text one equal to
text
text dot
strip.
strip. So now I'll be printing that text one.
Yeah.
It is assigning to text equal to text one. That's it, right?
Yes, yes. It's just assigning there. Let's see now what happens. Is this working fine?
No, sir. Remove only the condition, I think so.
I want you guys to work on this example
Yeah, sorry.
specifically
Replace,
tomorrow.
replace, replace only the. I think, sir. I remember someday. I think.
Uh, so
I
what it
mean,
does, that's why I asked you guys
replace,
to, yeah.
replace
Uh,
as like in SQL and this one replace.
uh-huh.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, showing like a space. After that, no
With
space,
okay.
which is there and which is not there.
Now let's try.
Yes,
This is
sir.
working perfect,
Uh,
right?
uh,
See, that's why I wanted you guys to work on this. So take this
yes,
as an
yes.
example. Work with
Yeah, yeah,
each
sure,
and
sure,
text value. Try to see like how it is working. Because this
sure,
is
sir.
very crucial when you are going to work with string manipulations, text manipulations. You should know which one to use at what time,
Yeah, sir. You
right?
said no need to remember. That's why I didn't remember, sir. Just kidding.
No, I never said don't practice. I told don't remember the syntax only. Whatever we thought, no need to remember. No, I didn't
Okay.
say that. Okay, fine. So please explore other functions also within text. Since we are we didn't have time to see each and everything. I'm just going ahead, but please practice it with each and every thing. Okay, this will be really helpful for us for doing this formatting, conversions, text text conversions, and these things and all. This will be very helpful for us. Okay. Next, I think you all know about arithmetic operations and these things and all much, so I don't have to cover that part more. I think you know about this as well. So whenever you are going to assign a value, I'm going to show it to you on a print statement. Print of, I'm saying x equal to x plus 3. So first let me declare a value for x2 something, or x, why to use x, I'll use some var. Variable equal to var plus 3. Okay, so I'm first assigning a value of var will be 2. Okay, so what it will display, it will basically display me variable plus 3, which is 5. Right, so that's how it will display. So but it has displayed me an error. Why it is displaying an error? Can you tell me why it is?
Invalid argument, sir.
What argument is invalid?
For like a variable equal to
Ah,
var plus 3.
yes, you cannot do this kind of operations inside, right? So either you have to do the assignment outside the print. Inside the print, you can do this operation, but you cannot do any assignment inside. Okay, please keep that in mind. Whenever you are going to print anything, you cannot do an assignment here as we are doing it above, right? We cannot do that inside. That's why it was throwing an error.
We can declare as a, we can declare, right, sir?
Yes, yes. So what we can do here is basically you can say var equal to
No, no, no.
var plus 3. Yeah.
I
And just
mean
display
the
the var.
result name we can declare. This is English result, or this is something. We can make a name comment to the result.
Aha. Which result you mean, Sashi?
I
I didn't
mean,
get you.
for example, the price of the product.
Hmm.
Then
Yeah.
we can mention as where the
Ah,
file
right, right, right.
price of the
Yes,
product.
yes, yes. Ah, like
Yeah.
this. Yes, yes. Yeah, correct. So something like this we can give. Price of the product is
Yes.
or is rupees 5 or something like that. Yeah. I think we have a rupee symbol now, right? Yeah. So I'll put dollar. Okay. $5. So now it displays what? What has happened here?
We
Can I
add
directly
step.
do this? Can I do
Col
comma or plus?
column.
Colon?
Sir.
Okay, we'll try all. Okay, first let's try plus. Since you told me, what it is
Col
saying if I'm doing
column.
plus?
String plus integer we can't.
Yes. So
It's
string plus
comma, sir.
integer, how you can concatenate? Someone told colon, I'll do colon also.
No.
That will also not work. Okay. It should be always comma only,
Comma.
right?
Okay.
So comma is for concatenating this also.
Yeah,
So one
concatenated.
after the other, it is $5. So this is
Means
you
there is
always.
no ampersand symbol like concatenated between like this.
No, not like that. No, we don't have
Okay.
ampersand symbol here. We just use this. Okay, so similarly, this is also same, or I can use this in this manner also. Var plus equal to 3. So this also means one and the same. So the plus can be either var equal to var plus 3 or var plus equal to 3. Right? Let's see this result. Okay, both are one and the same. So here we declare that var once again, but this is the other shorter form of doing that. I think Raghav, you might have seen it already in Java also. The same thing should be there. The same thing works with other operators also, such as multiplication, division. So for all this works. So division we use this symbol, you see, or this is a modulo symbol. What we use, it basically gives us a reminder of this. So 2 divided by 3 or what it is, that gives us a remainder. 3 divided by 2. So it basically gives a reminder of that particular number, modulo. Right? And we also use something like this. Let's see what this does. It basically rounds also, divides and then rounds to the nearest number. So that's what this does. And there is also double star. So it basically put 2 power 3, 2 into 2 into 2. So it makes it as 8. So that's what it does. And we also have this symbol. I haven't tried this much, but let's see. It just displays the same value as it is, like an and symbol that we do. So these are all other operators that we make use of. We might not be using it every time, but just for, and there is also this one is also there. So, or this is 3 into var kind of. So basically an or a caret symbol is also there. Where is this one? So there are various things that you can play around with each of these characters, how things work. Because why this is important is from programming perspective, these things will help you to know like, okay, where exactly you're coding, what you are doing kind of, and it helps you in that aspects. Okay, Sashi, Raghav, is this clear? Can we
Yes,
go
sir.
to the next topic? Yeah. Okay. We saw a for loop. So now I'm going to declare a tuple. Okay. So for declaring a tuple, what I do, I say tuple 1. Sorry, I'm not typing. Okay, I'm going to say tuple 1. For this tuple 1, I'm going to say as tuple of.
So I have one doubt, sir.
Yes.
Sir, you mentioned the variable equal to 2, var into equal to 3, but we
Yeah.
mentioned both so for like a var we mentioned 2 times.
Yes.
So we changing the var to var1. It's it possible to working, sir?
Okay. No, you are saying, so if I understand your question correctly, Raghav, earlier we did 3 var equal to var into 3. This is how we were doing it earlier. Then we changed this. Directly what we did is now we put that multiplication here. Correct? And the same var is getting assigned. So here you are saying I need to replace it with var1.
Yeah.
But var1 is what? I don't have any variable, right? See, the same variable I should have already declared. That variable only I can use here. So if at all I'm going to use a new variable var1, I should have declared this 2 as var1. Then I can make use of that var1 here. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
So, right. So you cannot use it without declaring. So it's the same as this step. is same as this step only, var equal to var into 3. Both are one and the same. No difference, right? So just for our shorter and a easier way to represent this data, we are making use of these shortcuts, what we can call them. Okay, Raghav, that is clear.
Yeah, it's clear, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, okay. So now let me declare a tuple. So tuple, apple, banana, cherry are the usual example only. Okay. Now this tuple 1 is here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to traverse this tuple. So I'm going to say for x in tuple 1, print the value of x. Okay. So here I'm going to declare a tuple 1 and I'm going to take the values one by one, one below the other. Okay. So now let's take this. So now we have apple, banana and cherry. Now I'm going to traverse this. What do you think will be the output? Raghav, Sashi?
Apple, below banana, below cherry.
Or it will be for each letter A one
No.
line, B
Oh,
P
sorry,
one line.
storing the group of
I
Why
don't think
not?
so,
Why
sir.
not one below the other? Why not one below the other, as we saw in the previous example?
I think
for
it
like
is considering as
string. It's object of like inbuilt value of apple, banana, cherry. It's all stored in the
Yeah.
triple one. So we printed the
Yes.
triple one. It's printed all values.
Okay. Yes. Let's see now. Okay. What did we do? Just throwing some error. Any mistake we did?
Type mismatch.
Tuple is saying it is expected one argument, but we supplied 3. What mistake we did here? What was the mistake? Did we declare it properly?
Syntax error, sir. Syntax error.
Yes. What should have been our syntax?
We added one more bracket.
Exactly. Whenever you are directly going to make use of the name, make sure you are just using this way. Okay. Always keep this in mind. Syntax is also something we need to keep in mind. Just give me a minute. I'm just sneezing. Yeah, I'm sorry, Raghav, Sashi. This cold is something which, if it comes, it will take 7 days to go. But
yes, sir.
if you visit a doctor, it will go within a week. So, right, both are one and the same. So I went to a doctor. I took some medicines. So it is still taking a week for me to recover. Okay.
How much efficient the drug is, but it will be in 4 to 5 days minimum, sir.
Yeah, true. No, that's what my observation is. If you are taking home medication, vapor bath, and these things,
If you
it
take
goes.
medicine or not,
Yeah,
if you take it
yeah.
like home remedy or in the medicine also, it will continuous
Yes,
until same.
yes, yes. Within a week, it takes for you to recover, come back to
Yes.
normal. Okay, so you know how to declare a tuple, a set. Okay, let's do a set instead of tuple. Is this going to make any difference in our execution? No, it is just going to be the same. Yes, and tuple, if I'm going to change it as list, then also no difference because the type is going to change, but the data pointers are going to be saved in a very similar manner.
Means here you are not declared the curve bracket, then no need to be different, right? There is a mention the list and change in the curve bracket.
Yeah. Here we don't need to mention anything. We just mention the type of the object, the data type of that. That's it. So you don't have to mention anything else.
Okay.
Okay. So now we saw a normal loop. Now let's see a nested loop. So this will be something very similar, but I'm declaring an object called ADJ, and I'm going to declare some colors this time: red, blue, and green. Okay, I'm declaring colors, and I'm declaring another object called fruits. Right, in fruits I'm saying apple is red, banana, maybe I'll change it as blueberry, and green I'll change it as what fruit is in green color? Guava. Guava. Okay, so I've declared this fruits. So now what I'm saying, when the color is red, I want to display apple. When color is blue, I want to display blueberry. When color is green, I want to display guava. Right? So here basically what I'm doing, I'm using multiple for loops. One loop is outer loop. The second loop is an inner loop. How this works is basically, first is goes to the outer loop. What is the value of x? Red, blue, green. So it takes the first element, red. Okay. Then what it does, it doesn't go to blue. It goes to the next loop. Which is the next loop here? Fruits is the next loop. Then it takes the first element from fruits. It is going to display the value of red, comma, apple, blue, comma, blueberry. Likewise, it is going to take the element and then it is going to display the color of that, or what first takes color and then displays the fruit. Shall we see how this works? Are you first? Let me, yeah, you see, this is how it works. First, it goes to red. Okay.
Red is
It
apple,
displays
green
apple.
one for each.
Then, yes, for each red, it displays these three values. For example, red 3 times, blue 3 times, green 3 times. But
If
the
you
traversal happens after it completes all three only, it moves to the next one. So which goes to blue.
if you
Again, after
remove the
covering
inner
this,
of for loop, I think it will be only
yes, it will be red, blue, green. If you are
yeah.
not going to print the inner for loop, it will going to just print red, blue, green. Right? A for loop, how it works in the same way. Now, what is happening is basically, if you understand the math behind this becomes a 3 cross 3
Yes.
matrix. Right? So 3 into 3, what happens? It basically, let me take a
9.
right? So it becomes a 3 cross 3 matrix. So 3 elements, red, blue, green. We have 3 elements here. And we have apple, orange, and guava. Okay,
Better
3
to take
items
Excel,
here.
sir.
Better to take Excel, no? Yeah.
If you
So,
take a square matrix box means.
yes. So it basically covers, let me take an Excel. See, this basically gives me a 3 by 3 matrix. So it is red, blue, green. Sorry, blue, green. And for each of these items, this is basically going to print apple, blueberry, and what was the third item? Green is Goa, right? So this is basically going to print all this for each of
Okay.
my items. Totally 3 into 3. 9 times this is going to come. So that's how general for loops work. This becomes a 3 cross 3 matrix. 3 into
Now
3
if you
matrix.
take, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. This is, you need to take like matrix table, sir. So
Yeah.
easily understand red, blue, and green. Then space before that space red, blue, green. Space
Uh-huh.
red, blue, green. Copy red, blue, green. Cut,
Okay. Okay.
cut.
Uh-huh.
In blue B section, you paste it.
Here.
Paste it. 3 red, blue, green.
Okay. Like this.
Like this. Apple. This is like the matrix A red, A blue, apple red, cherry blue. In between there is
Okay,
a
okay, okay.
9
Yeah, yeah.
cubic.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes. So basically, what happens is that this works in this way. So for example, here
Yeah.
if it is blueberry and Goa, so it becomes a 3 by 3. So this is how it
Yes.
works. So red apple, red and blueberry, red and Goa, and similarly blue apple, blue blueberry, blue and Goa. So like that it goes. Right? So this is what is happening there as well. So it just takes the matrix and it just multiplies that matrix and gives you the result. Where did my program go? Oof. 1 minute, I might have to stop sharing. It is hiding my view. Just a minute, I'll reshare again. Oh, did I close? Okay, I think I have closed my Google Colab. Let me open it again. So, Raghav, you are understanding this, right? How this is changing. So, outer loop it goes once, and then it comes to the inner loop. So, 3 times each loop is going. So, it becomes a 3 cross 3 matrix.
Yeah, sir. First time it's printed the red, green, blue. Second is printing
Yes,
goods value.
yes, yes, yes. That's right. So that's how this is working, and this is also something what you guys have to have an understanding of. Because what happens is this will help you to do various things, right? So what we can also do is let's create a function and pass a list value to a function. Okay, so how do you define a function, Sashi, Raghav? How will you create a function?
DEF.
Def. Okay, so what I need to
Name.
do, name of my
Function name.
function.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going
Declare
to
the name of
my
variable.
function. Yes, I'm going to say a variable value. Okay.
Just
Instead of that,
copy
I'm
from
just
for
going to
loop.
say, yeah, instead of that, I'm just
Parent for
going
loop.
to, uh, yes, no,
You
I'm going
make
to
it
write
a
the for.
new another, sir, comma if name
Yeah,
and comma another name.
yes. No, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say this is instead of function, I'm going to say food, right? And FOD will be my object x and food. I'm going to display the value of x. Okay, next what I do is I come out of this loop and I give a list as fruits. So I create a list here. So like I just name it as list of apple, blueberry, Goa. Okay. Now what I'm doing, I'm going to call this fruits. Okay, so I'm just going to call this fruits. So now what happens? Each and every value will get passed on to my function, and it is just going to display that particular value for me. Okay, let's do that. So you see here,
Yes, sir.
apple, blueberry, guava just gets passed on. So you can basically pass on a list also, list, tuple, set, and these values also, and you can call a function directly. Okay. This is one way. I'll stop with this example. I know, Sashi, you might be having work to complete. So I'm saying this tuple, I'm declaring a tuple. Okay. Taking this tuple and I'm saying it as tuple of, okay. And here what I'm doing, instead of calling this tuple I have declared here. So next I'm writing a for loop. For I in range of, so here you see, instead of passing on the parameter itself, what I'm doing, I'm just saying length of this tuple. I'm going to pass that length. So what it is going to do, instead of directly giving the value, I'm saying in earlier example, we just mentioned that food or that particular object, what will get passed on to the function. Now, instead of that, I'm saying range of length of this step. Okay. Now you see what happens. This also will display the same output as previous. Okay. So you can either directly pass on the value by just calling that, for example, this parameter from the function you can take, or you can directly take the length of that particular tuple or list, whatever you are declaring, and it traverses by the index of that. Two ways of looking into. Okay. Is this clear, Sashi, Raga?
Sir, here length means it will come like number
Yeah.
apple means five letters, like not
No, no,
like
no.
this.
Length of the tuple. So
Length of
basically,
the
what is the length of this tuple? Here it is 3. It has 3 elements. So
yeah,
the length
okay,
of the tuple is 3. So this 3 is taken. So 0 will
okay,
be apple, 1 will be blueberry, 3 will be
okay,
guava.
okay.
Right? So
That is
that is the one which gets passed on, and
okay.
we just take the value from each one here.
Means when we use the tuple, we need to use the range, length
Yeah,
and
no,
range.
not always. This is also the way you can use.
Okay.
Or how we can do this without
Just to
using
mention
this.
like a normal list, sir.
Yes, exactly. You can normally mention as a list also, right? So instead of this, length of this, I'm not going to take the range.
For I in only triple,
This step.
this triple,
Okay,
print
now
this
let's see
triple.
how this is displaying. What is
Error.
happening? You see?
Triple, yeah, it should be mentioned.
Yes. So this has to
Triple indicate
be,
must be integer of slice,
yes,
not
that's what
string
it's saying. Tuple indices must be integer
of
or
slice.
slices, not string. You
Mhm.
see?
Yeah,
That's why we are taking it as length of this tuple,
okay, sir.
right? So
Okay,
if
sir.
you are directly making use of this will not accept the values. because you are going to traverse a integer, not a string or something. But however, in this function, what we did, so we did pass on in this function basically this value only. So in the earlier example, if you see, in our earlier example, if you see, what we did here, we passed on a list. But you might have thought, okay, this is passing this value as the list itself. No, actually what it is doing, it's passing this fruits. And here this fruits is a list type, and that value is getting passed. So it takes it based on indexes. So 0 index goes apple, first index go to blueberry, third index goes to guava.
Yes.
Right?
Second,
So
yes.
this is very important to understand in a for loop.
Okay.
So wherever you are going to use a for loop, this is also something getting passed. Here, the values are not getting passed. The indexes are getting passed. Always remember that. That's why I showed you this example.